Okay, here we got the hand that feeds.
Vaultec.
Jonas.
Sorry, Zoe, I'm rather busy. Sully needs this Vaultec story done before the end of the day, and he's just not listening to reason.
The Hand used to come out every few weeks, but they recently took on more full-time journalists and switched to a daily feed. Oh, sure, I'll just start writing a story about, let's see, memory loss, living in denial, daddy issues. I've got plenty of personal experience to draw on. Riots, demonstrations, it's all over the news. Europolis is really on the edge of something, and Propass gets the worst of it. The boyfriend, working hard to save the world, one story at a time.
What does this say? Journalism can be lethal, yeah.
What's up? Toppling governments and exposing corporate conspiracies?
Well, all in a daze. How was, you know...
Therapy? Therapeutic, I guess.
Aha!
You guess.
I wish he'd leave the psychotherapy for later, but I know he means well. Dr. Roman is really good, I don't know if it's helping. I don't remember anything.
But it's getting easier.
Maybe, yeah. I'm just not sure I want to remember. So what are you working on now?
A couple of things. The clampdown, mostly. There's tons of buzz about the Syndicate shutting down parts of the metro. Escalating identity checks, raiding news feeds. We're expecting the worst.
You're loving it.
I wouldn't say that, but it's exciting. We can make a difference.
I pray they try to raid a Hand.
Sully's already preparing the lawsuits.
We'll sue them for emotional trauma, unlawful intrusion, damages to property, interference with the free press. We'll sue them for 300 million yuan.
He's looking forward to it.
I am looking forward to it. Bring it on.
On your way to the lab?
Ready to get rid of me already? I bring lunch. Cheese soup, the usual.
I forgive you. You can stay as long as you don't talk to me. I need to finish this story.
Wow.
The clampdown.
No, that new Bingo Dreamer soft drink. Apparently they fast-tracked EFSA approval and skipped a few steps. Some customers have reported seeing the Bingo Dingo after drinking a can.
The
We'll probably get it
Bingo
all from vending
Dingo.
machines.
That's my boyfriend, getting fizzy drinks yanked from store shelves.
I'm a modern-day Gilgamesh, saving the world from hallucinogenic sugar water.
Gilgamesh,
Thanks
eh?
for lunch. I appreciate it. I guess I'm making dinner.
You guessed correctly, Ziamal. Oh, I won't be home until later. I'm volunteering.
Any special requests?
Nothing heavy. Have the membranes been repaired?
I queried the building net, but no reply. Prepare for the worst.
I can't believe we don't live in a climate-controlled apartment. As soon as I get a raise, we're moving.
I don't want to leave Propast.
No, I like the neighborhood. But a more modern building would be nice. No more sunny living at Sonnenschein Plaza by Original Consumer Goods. Anyway, lunch. Here, I have to run.
Have fun at the lab. Say hi to Wallflower.
Ada. Ada! Come on! She's the best! She's fun! Once you get to know her.
Fun.
She's so smart and a really nice person.
Right. A nice person.
Yeah, that's right. Nice. And I'm going to invite her over soon. And you will be nice, and it will be nice, and we will have fun.
Okay, so that means that I'm working in the lab, I guess. So I'm not gonna work with shitbot. I'm gonna work with that stupid bot. That sucks.
Reza has a great friend and an amazing editor in Sully, and I wouldn't have lasted a month without his shoulder to cry on. Sully's the best.
Hey, my favorite manic pixie dream girl.
Sully. Yeah, fuck you too. You look awful, by the way. What happened?
A wedding.
Finally. Who's the lucky girl?
You know I only have eyes for you. Dump that deadbeat boyfriend of yours and let's catch the first train to Copenhagen.
Yes.
I'm trying to slowly
Copenhagen.
poison him with my home cooking. I'll give it a few months. How was the wedding?
Awful. I feel like shit. It was a Polish wedding. A Polish wedding with an unlimited supply of Polish vodka.
Oh, that does sound awful.
I take it you haven't been to a Polish wedding. It was fantastic. It was a disaster. It was all things, good and bad.
Nice.
And once the bride and groom stopped screaming at each other, it was incredibly romantic. I'm man enough to admit that I wept. Openly. How was Trieste?
Really good. I mean, it's Trieste. It's not the Gold Coast. But it was nice to get out of the city. Did you know there's an actual sun up there?
Yeah, urban myth. The sun is a lie. I don't believe it for a second. Besides, my skin would probably turn to ashes if it's exposed to UV rays.
You're a child of Propas, Sully.
Constantinople. But close enough. I don't expect an islander to understand European geography.
Born in India, spent half my life in Africa, but hey, who's keeping track?
Talk like an islander, live behind islander walls, deal with islander shame. That's what I say.
Everyone's talking about the clampdowns today. I'd love to chat more with Sully, but everyone's talking about the clamp... What's going on with these eye clampdowns everyone's on about?
Jesus wept those baton heads. It's insidious is what it is. A little bit here, a little bit there, and soon Propast is a fucking gulag.
But why are they doing it?
Who knows? It's the Syndicate. They don't need something as banal as reasons. They want people off the streets and hooked up to their dream machines.
You think that has something to do with it?
Yes, no, maybe. Mauser rules, and those dream machines are a license to print it. It would be naive to think they're completely unconnected. Watiko holds a lot of sway over the Syndicate. But we're going to find out for sure. Your boy toy there, once he's looked into the Phantom Bingo Dingo, will be taking point. This story is going to make a lot of people very angry. And that will make Sully very, very happy.
Won't they just shut you down?
Let them try. We have the future on our side.
Oh, the future.
Once I win my Pulitzer, I'll whisk you away to a better life.
Copenhagen, right?
That's just for the marriage license. We'll go to Overview in Dacia and live like savages on the beach.
What the hell is that?
Sounds good. I'll get back to you once I've taken care of you-know-who.
I heard that.
Which part?
All the parts.
Nah, you'll still eat my food, even if it is poisoned.
Food is food.
I've distracted you two enough. When are you coming by for dinner, Sully?
When is your man cooking dinner next?
Cruel but fair. We'll have you over soon. Maybe we'll even find you a dinner date.
Next to you, no woman measures up, but beggars, choosers, take care, Zoe. Stop by anytime.
All right, let's head to work.
I should have never pitched this story.
Yeah, you're right. You shouldn't. So it chose to go back to school because of a decision you made.
You know, she gets a
So
lot
that's
of
the
nerve
decision you
from
made in
the
the story time.
I think I'm voting
I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents.
Singer-songwriter, singing raid songs. This life is heavy, but this guy is strong.
Not sure what's the fastest way to get there, but I think I know how to get there from where I run in the direction I'm running. So yeah, depending on what you choose, you do a different little mission for either Ada or whatever the other one is called. I don't remember.
See anything new, eh?
Like the other one is definitely more like a rebel, where this is more like a scientist.
original consumer goods, bringing sunshine into your life.
And in the other one, you go out like and do stuff with a bot called Shitbot, which is kind of funny. The alternative to that is not as funny, I would say.
How long are we supposed to be staying here? In Progpass? I don't know, Bruder.
There's no way you can convince me that Kaiser Constantine...
Do you really have to call him that? It's so derogatory.
Believe it's... Is it here? No. Rent a lab. It's gotta be here then.
I synthesized a new version of the algae this weekend, based on our design from last week. It's stabilizing really well.
Oh, that's... Good morning, Ada.
Oh, yes, good morning. Take a look at the algae. I think you'll be happy.
It's just looking here. I'm not sure what
It's
I'm looking
good,
at.
just like our model.
Just like your model. The transmutation rate is at 150% of the previous model and holding steady, masha'Allah. I think we're ready for a test.
Test? Oh, no, I don't know. Maybe we should run another simulation, or 20?
There's nothing to be worried about, Zoe. So far, your models have performed admirably. There's no reason this won't work in an organic environment.
That organic environment is a river that runs through my neighborhood, a very, very public river.
The permits are all in order?
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about that. If this fails...
It won't.
If it does, my failure will be staring me right in the face every morning.
Failure is how we succeed. We won't know until we try. And if we fail, we try again.
We? Me? I'm the one who has to live with the consequences.
Zoe, you decided to go back to school, finish your degree. That was a choice you made, and it was the right choice. Now, part of that is facing the possibility of failure. Failure will always be a part of the job, part of life. And you're right. The models won't always hold up. The river is a chaotic environment. The algae might die. It might do something completely unforeseen. Allahu Alam. And if the river does turn pink, you've learned something. We go back to the models, we try again. You should be proud of the choice you made. And you should embrace the consequences, no matter how embarrassing or trying they may turn out to be. I'm done talking now. That was a lot more words than I'd intended.
Yeah. Wow. Good ones, though. Those were good words.
Ready to do some science?
You bet. But if that river turns pink, you're running the next set of tests.
Deal. By the way, I did leave the lab this weekend.
Don't tell me. You went clubbing?
I don't drink, or dance, or enjoy the company of people. No, I went shopping.
I knew I hadn't seen that outfit before. It's beautiful.
That's not... well, yes, I did also get these clothes. Thank you. But more importantly, I purchased a refurbished bot to help with the tests.
From Mira?
You recommended her?
I think my exact words were, Mira's insane, I wouldn't trust Mira with my money, please don't buy a bot from Mira, you will regret it.
She's close and cheap. So, here's the bot. You're taking the bot with you to run tests. Say hello to bot.
Oh,
hello,
dear
bot.
God.
Hello.
Oh, that is so cute. You're so cute.
You're annoying.
Thank you.
Glad to see you're getting along. You know what to do.
Science?
Science.
Science.
I'll see you afterwards, inshallah.
So yeah, it's Mirror, the other one you could work for.
That's the cutest bot I've ever seen. I want one.
I don't. Okay, so we gotta do some tests. Hopefully the water turns pink, because that would be amazing. I'm supposed to follow Kitbot, and Kitbot isn't moving.
What are we doing today? Are we playing something?
No, we're... Actually, yes. Yeah, we're playing. Down by the river.
That's cool. I like playing. What are we playing today?
We're playing, take the algae for a swim.
Ow, gee. What are those?
They're tiny animals that live in the water, like fish.
Fishies. I like fishies. Fishies are cute.
Like fishies. Sure, works for me.
So what are the rules?
The rules are, that we need to find places where there's plenty of food for the algae, for the fishies.
Okay.
And the fishies eat...
Pollutants. I know. They process pollutants and excrete the chemical that cleans the river. Says so in my head.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, that's exactly what they do.
It's not what it says in my head, but
So,
sure.
Okay, the algae, the fishies, need to be let out where there's enough pollutants. That way they will be well fed. Your job, the rules of the game are as follows. Look for parts of the river with pockets of pollution. We go there and test the water to see where to release the fishies. Finally, we let the fishies out for a walk.
Roger, Roger.
You really are the cutest.
Roger, Roger. Oh, we're back here again.
But Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting Manifesto this election.
Time to play.
Time to play. Can you do a flyover of the river from here and down to the end of the bricks?
That sounds like fun.
Send a live feed to my iris. Based on visual observation, I'll mark the areas where we can release the fishies.
Okie dokie.
Right there. That looks good. That's another one.
All right, yeah.
You can come back now, kiddo. Awesome job. Was that fun?
It was fun. I like flying high. I get horseflies in my tummy.
Horseflies?
Butterflies. How is that possible? You don't have a tummy.
They gave me one. For the butterflies.
Whoever made you did an amazing job. Okay, so let's head to the first test area. You ready?
You betcha. Let's go. Playtime. What are we doing?
She's the cutest. We're taking the fishies for a swim. What I need you to do first is to run a detailed scan of this section of the river and tell me where there's a dense pocket of pollutants.
So you mean show you where there's food for the fishies?
Affirmative.
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 Life is dreary. The new dream machine by Monty opens up the world of entertainment. Talk to me now.
Done. What are we doing next?
The scan confirms there's a perfect spot for the fishies out there. I'll point you there using my iris.
There we go.
That's the spot. Release the package there. That's where we take the fishies for a walk.
The new dream machine by
That's great. Now you... Watch out!
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was close.
Dang,
Keep
boat.
your eyes open. Your senses active.
You drunk or something?
I don't want you to get crushed. But good job, kiddo. I'm getting a reading from the fishies. They're playing and having fun. Too bad the boat's in the way. We're not getting as much data as we'd like. Let's head to the next spot.
Yay. Let's pretend I'm the mum and you're the baby. Come with me, baby.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, Mum. So, who's your maker?
I'm a Shadry Maintenance Module 11 with a custom emoji face module.
Right, but your personality is definitely not part of the standard package. Who programmed you? It wasn't Mira, was it?
Oh, no. My maker is Wit.
Wit?
Well, it's Mira's assistant.
Mira at the Pandemonium.
Oh, right. Really? Someone worked with that woman.
He's very nice. He doesn't speak, but he's nice.
Now I'll really have to stop by there someday, just to meet this
Should I
Wit.
start this
He
hand?
did a good job with you. You know the drill,
Thank
kiddo.
you. Affirmative.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in Propass.
Goodbye. Yeah, so we gotta move those barrels. And that's to do something with this ferry thing.
Scan complete. Do you have the map?
Yeah. Those barrels are in the way. I don't want the readings to be affected. We need to figure out how to move those barrels.
Just tell me what to do.
See, I think that's to do with this bell, if I remember correctly. Maybe it's not an option yet.
Could you try pushing that barrel further out?
Sure. It's too heavy. I can't move it.
Looks like
Did I
he's in
lose the
charge of the
game?
ferry. Of course not. I'll figure something out. Try pushing that barrel
Oh,
further out.
right, there's two barrels.
Affirmative.
God damn it. Yeah.
Good job, kiddo.
Map! Get your map here! Map!
Now then there's the
Can you grab
rope,
that rope over
the
there and
barrel.
give it to me?
I can do that.
Right? It's funny, I've done this I've done it a few times. And I totally forgot how it was.
Thanks, kiddo.
What are you going to do with it?
I haven't quite figured that out yet.
Is this part of the game?
Yes.
Definitely. Could you try pushing that barrel further out?
Sure.
Dink.
It's too heavy. I can't move it. Did I lose the game?
Yes.
Of course not. I'll figure something out.
Yay. What do I do now, Zoe?
Can you loop this rope over the barrel and secure it?
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
What do I do now, Zoe?
Tied to the ship.
Attach the other end of the rope to the boat. Make sure it's tightly fastened.
Yes. This is fun.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, then we need to move the boat.
That was so much fun, Zoe. What's going to happen now?
Well, for my brilliant plan to work, the boat has to move, but I'm not sure when that will happen. We may need to provide some incentive. Let's have some fun.
Yay.
Fly over there and ring that bell for me, would you?
Affirmative.
I see what you're trying to do, little miss. It won't work. I'll call the eye on your boat.
Okay.
See that red lantern up there above the bell?
Where? Oh yes, I do. Why?
Can you make it drop?
Isn't that illegal?
Remind me to have a the ends justify the means sometimes chat with you after. Yes. I mean, no. I mean, it's part of the game. Trust me.
Affirmative. He got mad.
He did get mad. Good job. Not with, you know, not because you made him mad, but with the lamp and the bell and the falling and the ringing of the bell. That whole thing.
It was fun. What are we doing now?
We gotta check this out.
Now you can let the little fishies go for a swim right over there.
Affirmative.
Can't wait to see the results from the algae.
Okay, what do we do now?
I'm getting a strong signal from the fishies. They're doing fine.
Are they eating?
Affirmative. They're eating.
Or are we done already?
Almost. For today. But we'll have more playtime soon.
Yay. Follow me, Zoe. I mean baby. You're the baby, remember?
You're the baby.
How could I possibly forget?